Good morning. This is the Alcoholics Anonymous Daily Reflection for August 27th. Centering our thoughts. When World War II broke out, our AA dependence on a higher power had its first major test. AAs entered the services and were scattered all over the world. Would they be able to take the discipline, stand up under fire, and endure? As Bill sees it, page 200. I will center my thoughts on a higher power. I will surrender all to this power within me. I will become a soldier for this power, feeling the might of the spiritual army as it exists in my life today. I will allow a wave of spiritual union to connect me through my gratitude, obedience, and discipline to this higher power. Let me allow this power to lead me through the orders of the day. May the steps I take today strengthen my words and deeds. May I know that the message I carry is mine to share, given freely by this power greater than myself. That's one of those ones that are just, that's very, hard to put into words, I suppose. The way I think of this is, it's the spirit of the program, the higher power part, and the spirit of the program, the spirit of AA, spreading throughout the world. That's what it was talking about in World War II. So a lot of this spirit comes from the energy of the people in the rooms for me. And I can take that energy, that kind of outside of myself, time kind of stops experience where everything in that room is just connected. The connectiveness of it, of AA. And I can take that from the room, right? And I can take it with me and live in it by remembering it and by, even going back into that memory of, like, if you have those special meetings that are just great, where everything just stops. There's no world. There's no real, nothing is outside that room. Nothing. There's nothing that exists because our minds are all connected to AA. And that connectiveness, I feel, people on the same page and people who aren't, people who are living right in that moment and are focused on a solution, forms like a pinnacle to something I can call a higher power. And maybe, and maybe that's just the thing that this program does, And I've been struggling a lot with the God thing too again, and trying to really come to understand what mine is even more, because I'm going through step 8, 9, and I really need it. And I don't want to base it on anybody else except for my own concept. So, it says that we find them in the rooms. And we call it God. Because it's all our different thoughts of that God, that higher power, that us, the power of us. and it's just electrifying some nights. It's just electrifying because it's there and we're all there and there's no time, there's no outside, there's no weather, there's no cars, there's just us in a room. There's no jobs, there's just us. And that's a really good place to be like, wow, I think I felt something tonight. Yeah, we felt each other on the same electrical wavelength. That perfection, that perfect wavelength, which is actually scientific. So, you know, it's it does all of us on the same page, puts us all on the same, and it really gives us all the same experience because we know, hey, that was a good meeting, wasn't it? You feel that? Yeah, I felt that. The us, and then we need us. I need us, to feel that, to have a higher power. So for me, that's what this is about. That's what that reading was about. It's finding the higher power in those rooms and taking it with me outside of that room and making sure I live in that and remember that, because life gets busy and it's sometimes so easy to forget that connectiveness of people on the same page, living in a solution, not the problem. And it's because of everything they wrote in, AA, the Daily Reflections, 12 and 12. So, yeah, that's where it kind of took my mind today. That's a good one. All right, I love you guys. Y'all have a great day.